Hello, can you hear me now, guys? I know it's not going to be crispy clear, but my microphone's battery died out for some reason. If you can hear me clearly now, just type it in the chat box, so that way we're gonna have this stream going on. If you cannot hear me clearly, then we might just end the stream. So just still nothing. Oh my God. Okay, okay, great. Well, it happens sometimes. It's always good to have some feedback so I know what's going on. Uh, yeah, I hope it does hit 100,000. Wouldn't that be great for the whole market? Now, uh, well, with Bitcoin at the moment, I mean, if you look at this chart pattern, okay, it's crazy how, um, look at this 20 moving average. We want to see the Bitcoin price stay above this 20 moving average, okay? Because you can go back in the history and see whenever we lose this 20 moving average, we lose the whole bullish momentum. But that doesn't mean that Bitcoin is gonna just stay away, go to zero. No, it's going to find some support, okay? And whenever in the monthly time frame it loses the 20, it comes back and finds support at the 55 moving average, okay? So I guess we all know that by now. So many YouTubers covering this stuff, right? So we already know if it falls, it's going to fall back to this 55 moving. But what would be pretty amazing for Bitcoin if it stays in this pattern, this channel that it has created for itself. If it loses this channel, it's going to come down, try to create a different channel overall, so it's basically restarting everything what it has created, okay? uh, but if you look at this pattern, we haven't lost it yet. So I'm just assuming things right now. Okay. So we haven't lost this 38,427 price support. We are above the 20 moving average. So if we can stay above this, I think that's pretty decent because we are still making higher low formation, okay, for Bitcoin. And if you go in the weekly time frame, I told you in the weekly time frame, we need to get above the 42,500 level. If we would have achieved that close for Bitcoin in the weekly time frame, we would have just blasted towards the upside because no doubt right over here, you can see it. We had this area of resistance, okay? And you can see whenever we broke this resistance, we went up. Now we fell back. Then we had a small little rally towards the upside, and we touched the 45, about 43,000. Okay, but I think this was the main area of resistance, the 42,500 level. If we would have crossed this area of resistance, then I think we would have seen a very major move towards the upside. Because if you take a look at it in the Fibonacci, you can see at the moment, we are just getting some support from the 0.618, the golden ratio for this measurement, okay? This measurement, right, from top to the bottom. And you can see we are having a lot of support in this area. So if this support maintains and, we need some we need some whales to come in to push this price a little bit above this level because we are sitting at this long-term support trend line. And hopefully, if that happens, I think we can, or a consolidation would be also good because at the moment you can see what it's doing. Okay, here I'll show it to you what Bitcoin is planning on doing. Okay, well, what I feel in my opinion. Okay, see, we have this shoulder, we have this head, and then if it creates another momentum towards the upside, which in the daily time frame it feels like it is trying to, because you can see the price it's going down, and in the RSI the momentum is picking up. So we have a bullish divergence in place in the RSI. Okay, so we should expect a little bit of a pump towards the upside. Okay, maybe it's going to go touch 40. Let's see what it can touch. Okay, it can go touch maybe 41,200 again. Okay, because in order to complete this pattern, okay, you will have this kind of formation, okay, like a bearish head and shoulder pattern. So that's where the bullish divergence is coming in right over here. Okay, we are going to pick up right from here and go touch this level. Now, if we break this level, obviously that's a good thing. Okay, we need to let's take this off. If we break this level over here, 42,122, then we can go all the way up again, okay, to 43,000. But at the moment, if that doesn't happen and we have a weekly close coming tomorrow, 1 day and 4 hours, then this support level needs to hold, okay, in my opinion. Now, you can see that a lot of bearish patterns are forming in this area. Look, head and shoulder, bearish one, this head and shoulder, this was the neckline, and now we are slowly trying to have a good lift from here. If we break the 43,500 level at least, okay, and close a weekly candle above it. We did close over here, but we got rejected right from here. Why did we get rejected? I'll show you really quickly. Because we had this area of Fibonacci over here, and you can see we had the 0.382 level, okay, and we had a lot of resistance. Not only that, we take this off, we measure this move, okay, right over here. You can see where the 0.618 was sitting, okay, and 0.5. We came here, we broke the 0.618, came all the way down. So it was losing Fibonacci levels, okay. So you have to be very precautious at the moment where Bitcoin is going to go. Everybody is panicky at the moment. If it goes to maybe, if it breaks this, might come down, wick down, come up. But main area is the time frame, is the monthly time frame. You don't need to, or you don't have to break below the 38,427. You close a candle below this in the monthly time frame, yeah, price can come down, okay? It can come down. And where can it come down to? You just measure this move. Okay, so now you see we are sitting, it came touch the 0.786 level, wicked a little bit up. Okay, if you break this level 0.786, obviously the price will come down, okay, and it will come down uh, in this manner. We just measure this move right over here, okay, because this is the low. You break this low, further downside, okay, but I'm not saying it's going down. At the moment we are good, okay. I'm just showing you what can happen if it breaks this 0.618 is also sitting over here if you measure this move over here, okay. So you can go first, you will go and hit the 0.786, then you will come and hit the one level, okay, this low over here, okay. So if you have any coin you want me to cover, guys, just type it in the chat box. We can take a look at your coins really quickly, and if you have any questions, we can go over them as well, since we are having this live stream. Okay, and for Bitcoin, it is making this kind of pattern as well. You can see in the monthly time frame. Okay, it's this pattern, somewhat of a ascending triangle formation, okay, in the monthly time frame. Now, if it plays in this manner, this is a bullish pattern, and if it goes, like wherever the breakout is, let's say it's over here, you can go all the way up here. So in the monthly time frame, things are looking good. If you don't break below this, you go up. Next month, you're going up, then you are respecting this pattern. Okay, keep that in mind. Okay, so we have Buddy over here, Airedale Buddy, Quant. Okay, let's cover Quant really quickly. Quant. Let's see where Quant is. QNT. Okay, Quant. Okay, so with Quant at the moment, I think I made one of the videos for Quant earlier, and I think it did everything. We had this resistance line, we had this resistance because of all the price action that went here. So this was the major resistance. And you can see once we broke this area of resistance, we went up, hit the 0.618 level, which is the golden ratio, and then we are coming back, and you can see that we are hitting the resistance at the moment. But let's see. Okay, let's take this off. Let's draw this one more time. Okay. Again, you can see that it is making somewhat of a double top kind of pattern. So give me a second. Okay, you can see this double top pattern in formation. This M pattern in a way. Okay, so if let's see in the RSI, it's not doing anything special. Look at over here. Yeah, this looks like if you just put it right over here, take out your line graph, just put it over here, you can see what happened here. Okay, you were making somewhat of a somewhat of a bearish symmetrical triangle. Okay, look at this, and you can see a lower highs were formed. Okay, and the price broke this level of support. It is coming down at the moment, and let's see where it can come down to. So now you see over here the 0.618 level, it broke that as well, okay, for this measurement, okay, which is basically a small measurement, okay. Not only that, when you measure this move, right, from the top to the bottom, you went and hit the whole measurement level of 0.618, okay, and you came there, hit that level, came down, okay. Now for this measurement, the small measurement, you hit the 0.618, you're coming down. Okay, so where will it find its support? That's the main question. Okay, so it's looking for support at the moment. If you can find support right over here, because we do have a lot of price action that went here, that's great. Okay, then we can have this, maybe we can have this W pattern formation. Okay, double bottom formation, that's what it's called, or W pattern. Okay, but you have to find the support in order to know that where it can find the support. You can go to the lower time frames like 4 hourly time frame and look for bullish divergence in place. Okay, now let's see. So you can see here, let's see if it is having a bullish divergence. No, I wouldn't call it a bullish divergence. So yeah, again, quant is just trying to find its support, to be honest. Okay, and I think quant was pumping a couple of days back, and I think it was this pump probably. I don't remember, but it's just trying to find its support. Wherever it finds its support, look for that pump coming. But you can see we are below the 20 moving average in the daily. We are below all the moving averages, so that's bearish in a way, okay? Because Bitcoin is kind of bearish at the moment. But look at this in the weekly, where the 20 moving averages. It's sitting at the $143 level, and this is why over here, look at this. Price came down, went up, came down. When it broke this level of resistance, it went up, hit the 20 moving average and got rejected, and then fell down. Okay, so the 20 moving average is also coming in as a rejection to quant at the moment. So wherever this 20 moving average is, it will go up and hit it again and again until or unless you get above the 20 moving average in the weekly time frame. Okay, so this is the best indication I can give you at the moment, because you can clearly see how many times you're rejecting it. Now the price, the 20 moving average is slightly moving towards the right side. Okay, so if it does that and the price comes up and hits it, so it's trying to make that 20 moving average a little bit weaker. Okay, so whenever you're above this 20 moving average in the weekly time frame, that's a reversal that you can form. Okay, but let's see if there's any other pattern in the weekly I can see. Yeah, the best thing is, I think, if it can create this W pattern, okay? So just, look out for the W pattern, and I think that should give you an indication, okay? But that's it for quant. Hope you like that information. Jose, Zill, please. Okay, Zill. Zill has been holding like a champ above 10 cents. Correct. It has been doing a lot of things. Okay, and I told you it was going to break out, and it did. It went and hit the 0.618 level, and because it was just charging up, to make this move, and hopefully, let's see. Okay, where is still no problem, Airedale. If you're liking the video, kindly hit the like button because your likes are um, diamonds for me. Okay, here. Thanks. Okay, Zill, what is Zill doing? Okay, Zill, yeah, I've been looking at it lately. Zill has been just chilling, Look at this. Above the 0.618, it doesn't want to go down. And I think that's a good thing. If it doesn't go down, it's probably trying to create some pattern in this area, okay? Or consolidation is taking place. And if you go to the 4 hourly time frame, let's see, okay, because 4 hourly is the one. Thanks, Airedale. Appreciate the like and support. So if you see this, pattern it made, and if you go to the EMAs now, you can see the price is below this 20, 55, and the 100 moving average. Okay, and we don't have any special thing happening in the RSI. I mean, the stochastic is pretty low. Maybe it might have a little pump. Maybe go hit the EMAs and then get rejected, come back. But I would like to see the price stay above the 0.618 level. Okay. And oh yeah, let's see. Okay, this whole pattern of Zill coin. Okay, look at this. I explained you this pattern. So if you just abide by this pattern and this 50% moving resistance and support line, look at this. It finds support here, goes up, it breaks it, comes and finds support at the lower support line and goes up. It's at that point right now. So if it can, respect the 0.618 level, then I think a good pump can be imminent. Okay, so but that's the only thing. Can it hold it? Can the weekly can the weekly really hold that level of support over here at 0.11014? If it doesn't, then obviously you're gonna come and probably have some support at this 50% trend line. And depending on that, let's check the monthly. Okay, the monthly, you can see it's sitting at the 0.618 level. Okay, and let's take these up. No, never mind. Okay, if it can hold this level, because you can see here as well, okay, how hard it was to break this level. Okay, we have 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 months. So 4 months of struggle and it couldn't break it. Okay, and then what happened? The price came down. Okay, and now when we finally broke it, this resistance used to be resistance should become support now. Okay, if it can become support, that's a very good sign. It can probably rally from here. If you see this green candle come here and then close above, I mean not close above or just go and hit this, okay, then we are forming a consolidation area for Zill. So you have to look forward to these these closes where they have these closes. Look, even over here when we closed below these 4 monthly candles, obviously this close was the indication price is moving towards the downside, but we are above the 0.618 area. Okay, and if this can maintain its momentum above the 0.618 area, then I think a good momentum is imminent for Zill, because if you go to the previous ones, okay, this over here, you can see that we had this level of resistance, okay, and once uh, these candles over here, okay, look at these candles. 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, fourth month, it came above this resistance line. Okay, so as soon as you close this month of candle formation above this line, this happened. Okay, so same way, it's creating somewhat of this resistance area. Look. Okay, so if you close above the 0.18248 price, then that pump is going to come. You need a candle somewhere over here to close in the monthly time frame. then that pump will come. You could also look at the, let me just take these off. So you need that momentum in the monthly. See, monthly is going to tell you the accurate way what's going on, okay? Because it's easy to look at, okay? Weekly is going to show you weekly is going to show you that you know, like step by step formation, okay? Like if it closes in a certain Fibonacci level, there is momentum, but monthly is the accurate one. If you close above the at least 18 cents, a candle above the 18 cents. In the weekly, the month is going to pump as well. Okay, so keep an eye on this. Okay, but at the moment, it's just consolidating, trying to find its support. Wherever it finds its support, then things will start looking bullish. Okay, now and look for bullish divergence as well. Okay. Okay, so that was Zill. Zill has been holding like a champ. Yes, it has. Thank you, Airedale. Hi, George. How are you? Let's cover. Oh, what is this? B Pro. Okay, all right, it's B Pro. I've never taken a look at this. Let's quickly look at it for George. And if you're liking the stream, kindly hit the like button because your likes are telling me that you love this stream. Okay. And okay, this is what, yeah, we will right after B Pro. And let's see. Okay, so you can see with B Pro, um, yeah, no problem. I'm gonna take a look at everything today. So you can look at the B Pro. Okay, you have this lower highs being formed, and then you have this level of support. Okay, now this is a good pattern. Not only this, XRP is also, you know, trading in something similar pattern. Now, if you go to the RSI, okay, nothing special in the weekly RSI, but you can see why this pump happened. Okay, you can clearly see here. Let me show you. We were making this lower low in the price action, and this was a hidden bullish divergence. Okay, so this this RSI bottom didn't break this one. Okay, so it didn't go lower. So this was a bullish divergence. Okay, the momentum was coming in, and that's why you had this pump towards the upside. And now, if you come over here, let's zoom in. It's just playing in this pattern. And if you take out the lines and just you can just put it right over here, in my opinion. Okay, this is why the dump is happening. Okay, you can see in the, let's take this off so we can look at it a little bit clearly. Okay, so now look. So when we draw these lines, things become a little bit easier to notice, look at, and identify, in my opinion. Okay, so you can see price came down, support went up, we broke it, resistance. Okay, now we know this. Now we just bring our Fibonacci level and we measure this move. Okay, so you can see now why did it break. 0.5 level was broken in this area, and then we fell and broke the golden ratio as well, 0.618. Okay, went all the way down, found support over here. Why? Because that's where the previous high was. Okay, look at this previous high was sitting right over here. Okay, this high. So as soon as we broke this level of resistance and broke the previous high, rally happened towards the upside. Okay, so now we come back, and this is why we found support here, and probably we had some bullish divergence. Okay, in the RSI, and we went up, we came back, we broke, see over here we broke the 0.618 level again. That's why we had this pump. Okay, so every time uh, and look at the moving averages, they were so further away when we had this drop. So obviously price is going to come up and battle. So they are playing all around these moving averages and these Fibonacci lines, okay, and the support and resistance. Okay, so now you go up, you break the 0.618, rally happens. Where does it hit? 0.382. It comes back, falls at the 0.618 again, does this. Now, what is it creating? Look, it created an M pattern, lower high, and M pattern, double top. That's a bearish pattern. Obviously, that's an indication that price is going to go towards the downside if it breaks this level of support. This is the neckline. 0.618 was the neckline, fell below, made this W pattern. Okay, reversal pattern. Reversal pattern. Okay, so whenever price goes up, you have this reversal pattern, everybody is going to sell. Okay, and that's why breaks the 0.618, goes up, breaks the makes another reversal pattern at the very bottom. Okay, at these highs, goes up, comes down. It has broken the 0.618 level now. Broken the 0.786 level, is trying to find support now. Where will that support come? I don't know yet because it's falling at the moment. It has broken this 50% support and resistance line. If it falls further down, you could do this. Okay, bring this break this Fibonacci level, put it right over here. Okay, and you can see where the 0.618 level is sitting. Okay, so it's probably going to do something like this. Come here, hit this level of 0.003, and then go up. If it gets rejected, couldn't break this level, price is going to come further down. Okay, so look for these uh, levels over here. Okay, and wherever it's going to find a support, whenever it has bottomed out, it makes a reversal pattern like this. It did. Okay, W pattern. Okay, this is a falling wedge are bullish patterns, they're reversal patterns. That's why the price went up. Whenever it's at the top, it makes a reversal pattern, M pattern, double top. Price is going to come down. So you have to look for these, identify these reversal patterns. I hope that answered your question for Pro George. Okay, in my opinion, Dodge, Elon was better than the last guys actually going. Yeah, it could be. I mean, Elon Musk is really backing some of these, cryptocurrencies like Dogecoin. Probably if he takes over Twitter, I think he's trying to go after the NFT market, in my opinion. So let's see what happens. I hope he does. You know, uh, Twitter accepts his offer, and if they do, we're gonna have a very exciting time in the NFT market. My viewpoint. So let's take a look at GRT. And if you're liking this stream, smash that like button. Go crazy after that like button. Okay, let's take a look at GRT. GRT. Okay. Yeah, after GRT, we'll look at VeChain as well. Okay. So GRT. Okay, GRT. What is GRT? Okay, GRT. Okay, GRT, in my opinion, it's doing very similar to what we looked at. Let's see. Okay, so we have this resistance, and we have this support level. Okay, and you can see a falling wedge into creation at the moment. Okay, and it's forming a falling wedge or falling channel, but I think it is kind of wider, so I would call it a falling channel. Okay, okay, here we have this Fibonacci level, and see how beautifully it's respecting these Fibonacci lines now. You can see this rally. Wow, my God, look at this rally. I hope I knew about this coin right over here, right? So you can see the price came down, fell to the zero point 0.5 level. Okay, found support over here. And why did it find support? You could have always gone to a lower time frame and looked at. See, I'll show it to you right now. Looked at a bullish divergence taking place. Okay, so you can see there was a bullish divergence over here. Price was making lower low, divergence was making lower highs. I mean higher low, yeah. So a pump was imminent, okay, because there was bullish divergence right over here. Now let's go back, okay, to the weekly and look at this area, okay. So you can see now in the Fibonacci, you have this pump that happened. It broke the previous high. Okay, and not only that, okay, the confirmation here was when you broke the golden ratio right over here, this candle, weekly candle, closed above this 0.618 level. This was the confirmation that a move is coming, and then it broke all the all the resistances. It also broke the Fibonacci level of the 0.786. You can clearly see it hit it, came back, and next week it went above. Okay, so it didn't come down. Okay, it didn't even come down to test the 0.618. Usually they do come down after a pump, but you can see what happened here now. Okay, you broke the you broke the 0.786 level, came down, tested the the 0.618 level here, okay, and you had a couple of goes over here before you had another pump because the price was rejecting it. It didn't want it to go down. You could have easily just taken another Fibonacci level and measured this move. Okay, now take this off. Okay, now you can see it went up. It crossed the 20 moving average, went and hit the 0.5 level, couldn't break it. It had this M pattern formation. Okay, reversal. Okay, it had a price target towards the downside from the top to the bottom. You can just place it right over here, and you can see this was the price. So, in simple linings, this is what it's doing. Okay, this is what it's doing. It got rejected by the 20, coming down. It needs to hold this level of support because this is a very strong support uh, for GRT. Okay, so if you hold this level of support, obviously, then it's going to respect this Fibonacci levels. Okay, draw this again. This Fibonacci right over here. Okay, so a big move can come if you break this level. Okay, the 0.618, because you can see how many times the 20 moving average is rejecting the price because Bitcoin is also going down. So keep this in mind. Okay, if it holds the 0.5 level, obviously it's going to consolidate for a bit. If you're looking for short terms and things like that, you can always go to the 4 hourly time frame and look at the patterns. Okay, 4 hourly is going to give you the small trades and whatnot. Okay, so this is a 4 hourly time frame. And at the moment, let's see if there's a bullish divergence taking place. Nothing special. So let's bring up the line graph. Yeah, it's not really doing much in the short term. It's just consolidating wherever this price making somewhat of a, like a symmetrical triangle in my opinion. Yeah, but nothing special is happening. It's just consolidating, trying to find its bottom. Okay, so keep an eye on this. And this is the channel it's playing in, falling channel. So yeah, this is it for GRT. Okay, hope that answered your question. Who has that for GRT? Now Amir. Okay. Uh, okay, let's go. VECHAIN, Shiba Inu, Mana. Because altcoin season. Yeah, I mean, we can if it happens, we need the momentum to pick up. If Ethereum breaks its, resistance levels, then we can have a good rally for the altcoin season. But thank you, Daud. Hit the like button, and so you guys, I know that you guys enjoy these streams. Okay, so with the um, altcoin season. I'm waiting for that season too. If Ethereum breaks its resistance, then we can have an altcoin season. So let's see what VeChain is doing at the moment. I made one video today for VeChain, but let's see what it's doing. So VeChain also, it's just trading in this pattern, and I'm really looking forward to this pattern over here. This ascending triangle. If it holds this level of support, because at the moment I don't see any bearish pattern in play. Okay, so if there was a bearish pattern that it was making, I would have noticed it, and uh, you know No problem, Daud Amir. I'm glad you liked it. So if we would have, if we hold the support, but you can see here the EMAs are coming here to really test the patience of this candle. Okay, so they are moving towards the downside, and tomorrow I think uh, the market, market sentiments are going to be quite panicky when the week closes. So you have to watch out for this support level for VeChain, and even if you go in the lower time frames at the moment, okay, and you look at this, so you can see somewhat of a, somewhat of, not really, but it has this resistance. Yeah, it has this resistance right over here, okay? And it's unable to break that resistance level. So if it's gonna come down, hit it, come down, hit it. If it doesn't break this level of low, and let's say it goes up, then you can see it's making a bullish inverse head and shoulder pattern, okay? And if we break this neckline, okay, in the lower time frames, okay, and 4 hourly to be specific, and we have this rally towards the upside. So it can go up to 0.07368 only if it doesn't break this low over here. Okay. So, but if it, because it's holding down its support right from here. Okay. So all we need to do is break this level of resistance, and then a pump can happen towards the upside. But again, that means Bitcoin is going to pump as well, right? If VeChain is going to pump, obviously, right? Because VeChain and Ethereum, it's basically an ERC20 token. So we have to respect what Ethereum is going to do. So now it all depends, but this is it, and this is the major resistance for VeChain at the moment. So even if it comes here, because we broke over here, we came down, held support, went up, hit this resistance again, came down, we held this support. Now if we can hold it for this coming week and rally a little bit up, we can create this ascending triangle formation. Okay, look forward to this and see, keep an eye on this formation if it can just keep doing something like this and then eventually crack it. Okay, so that's going to be an amazing thing if it does do that, because let's see the monthly time frame really quickly. Yeah, even in the monthly time frame, look, right over here. As soon as we close the candle below this area, okay, this candle gave it away. This candle, okay, this red candle. We close the monthly below 0.08726. As soon as we close this candle below that price, this is why this happened in the monthly time frame. Okay, so we got a little bit of a recovery. We got rejected where again at that price. Okay, so this is a very important resistance area for VeChain. If we can just slowly go up, build momentum, and then break it, we can have a very beautiful pattern in the monthly time frame. Okay, if it does that, if it, let's say it breaks this resistance, okay, then you can see what it's doing. Came down, went up, hit resistance, came down, went up. If it breaks it, it will come and get some resistance right from here, okay? And then it will come down, go up. It can make this inverse head and shoulder pattern, okay? So it is making good patterns, but it needs to break some major resistance levels, in my point, okay? So this is it for VeChain, and I reached a month ago, so it was going back to 9 cents. Oh, I hope it does. I hope your dream was true, because when I got into VeChain, to be honest, where did I get into VeChain? I got into VeChain right over here. Okay, so this is where 2 cents. So I saw this ride all the way up. Okay, I took some profit around this area. Okay, so now I'm just coming down and seeing where it can bottom out and have another go, because this is a bullish pattern in my opinion. Okay, this channel formation is bullish. So whatever it's doing this, maybe it does that, and it will have a break towards the upside someday. Okay, and we also had this channel formation here, this formation, and let's see, we had something like this, maybe bull flag formation, and we had a breakout right from here. So you can see what's going on. This is a bigger setup, something like this. Okay, so if this plays out, or elite wave theory, one, two, three, four, maybe the fifth one is down here somewhere, and then one, two, three, four. Okay, so one, two, three, four, and then we have a fifth wave. If it's playing at the moment, it is playing by the Elliott wave theory because it hasn't broken this low over here at the moment. So we are still good. So there might be a bigger move coming, but depends on when that that's gonna come. Because if you look at the RSI, you can in the daily, I believe. Yeah, in the RSI, I showed you in my videos earlier, we are respecting the support line. Okay, every time it goes up, we come hit it, then we go up. Come hit it, we might go up. If you break this level, obviously this line of support is getting broken as well, and so on. Okay, so I hope this VeChain video brought you some information, and let's see, because tomorrow is a big day for the crypto market. The week is going to end in about, let's see, 1 day and 3 hours to be exact. And with Bitcoin, we can see what's going on. Yeah, it does need more circulation, but the total supply is too big. Okay, if you go look at VeChain supply, it's really huge, and so it needs a lot of volume to come in. And then because it's a big project, so total supply is really big. Something very similar to Tron coin or TRX, or like XRP is also a big supply coin. So that's why Bitcoin pumped a lot, because Bitcoin was the supply was low, so that's why it has a huge pump. Like Binance coin, the supply is low, so that's why we see these big prices with these coins. Okay, VeChain has a very big supply. Okay, it's into a couple of billions. I don't know, it was like 9 or 15 billion, somewhat around there. You can go check it in Coin Market Cap. That should give you some specific details. But yeah, Joshua, this is it. I think for today, because I don't think anybody is joining. You are it, and so we can just catch up tomorrow, okay? And see what's going on in the market. Okay, thanks for joining. I'll just end the stream for today, and I'm glad I answered all your questions. Okay, thank you for joining. Okay, bye bye. I guess I don't know. I'm just doing this analysis. But thanks if you think about if you think that way. Okay, appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna go now. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.